It,
and it's lying to me.
apparently, ATYP hates Mac users so much.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a Mac, so I'm not too bothered.
All
It's
right, so
like,
we have the board. Let's
see
fix the
what you want.
board. Are we live again? I don't know. OBS is like telling me that we're live, but I don't know if we are or not. Okay, it's back. I don't know. OBS was lying to me. It was saying we were fine. It said we were fine, but we weren't. All right, now I have
It's
to
not.
fix the
It's the,
players.
the delay is not coming from my end. So
Oh, it's because I'm trying to do Skype call, OBS, robot, all this stuff at one time is what it is. It's just my computer's not powerful enough. I need a more powerful computer. Now I have to reset the players because I stopped this and restarted it. Oh, I hate how this doesn't save the settings.
the Twitch chat is totally like a Mac versus PC battle now.
It's a Mac versus PC battle. Alright, so this one's black, so let's get the black player.
I remember when I bought my Mac, I just like I just bought one with really high specifications, so that the power would be good for years.
Yeah, my Mac is amazing. I love my Mac. It just can't stream with OBS because OBS is not Mac friendly, and that's what I hate
Oh,
about it.
it totally is. I'm setting it up using the multi-platform one now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to look into that because my desktop Windows is like really slow.
Yeah, just like call me when you're free or something. So, but White's living in the corner. It's just the same shape I messed up the other day.
I gotta fix the players and then fix the board.
So I'm, uh, yeah. So actually, the multi-platform OBS supports a lot of features now, even for like you.
Even the window screen region thing.
Yeah, it's just like a little stealthy, but it's there. It's working.
It's stealthy, but it's there. Okay, I'll have to
So
look into that now.
I used Boot Camp to set up Windows too. So my computer actually runs two systems. But
Okay.
whenever I
He
use
lived in the corner, the corner of life and death.
oh, yeah. So why play the program with that Q2? In that case, are you recording this like, or do you just let Twitch record it?
Twitch records it for me.
Okay.
If I tried recording it, it would be terrible.
Okay. Let's hope that the video is actually not cut off in the middle.
I no, it definitely got cut off in the middle, but with editing, it'll be fine.
Yeah. So when I played the program with that Q2, so what I think I should have done was to not let White live so easily. For example, the Hane at R2 or like even P2. I think it might be a little bit riskier, but I think R2 is good. That
So you're saying he should probably force White to try and live on the outside, at the corner?
which is difficult because White's head is against Black's
So
tiny
something
wall.
like this.
Yeah, because yeah, the P3 response is actually intended for like just like taking the outside and letting White live in the corner, or just like leaving the possibility of like White living in the corner. But in this case, we're seeing two walls being too close to each other, so efficiency-wise, that's not the best thing to happen.
So you're not worried about the Sabaki here?
I'm not. I mean, sure, White can Hane. Black can also just like Q4, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, the Sabagi is gonna be hard.
It's hard. I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Let's see. If Black just seals in, takes Sente, and gets this Atari, I thought this was good enough. I mean, I kind of like the getting Sente on the outside,
Oh yeah,
surrounding
totally.
and getting this Atari. I think Black's ahead, just doing this.
So, because in your version, okay, White's probably not gonna be like 100% dead, but Black can, just like take things off here and there, and White's gonna be left with just like a string of stones.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here I think Black's far ahead, so we're gonna recount. So 4, 6, 7, let's say 8, 9, 10. No, let's just say 8 for White in the bottom left. 8 for White in the bottom left.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5 in the bottom right for White. On the top left, we're going to assume there's not an invasion after white got so thick, but that's definitely a possible Aji. But assuming there's no invasion, we have 13 on the bottom, and that's going to be 12, 20, let's see, 12, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, and then let's give about 5 points for influence. So about 45 plus, what was it, 13 on the bottom. So about 58. And then Comey, 64 and a half. All right, now for black, we got about 6, 8. Yeah, let's say 8 on the left. Top right is going to be, well, there's still that Aji, but we're assuming white doesn't see it. So because we're assuming the invasion in the upper left, so we're going to assume the Aji doesn't work on the upper right. 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So about 20 in the upper right. 8 on the bottom, or the left. Now the bottom right. Okay, so that's happening right there, so we can't count that. But 6, 8... yeah, okay, 6, 8,
I feel like
10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. About maybe 25 with the influence. So 25 there, 20 there, so 45, 50, 4 and a half, 54 and a half. So we're not counting the right side yet, guys. We're not counting the right side. So it looks like white has more territory than black because the upper left, if black doesn't invade. But black has some nice influence. And black's getting a nice surround. White's probably going to live with maybe 5 points or less.
Yeah. Another way I think like you can easily count is just like try to look at one side and try to fit everything that side has like in like one half.
Yeah, but we're Don players, so we're not allowed to cheese our way out of it. We have to count as exact as possible. We're not allowed to just cheese our way out of it.
Okay.
At least my teachers would yell at me if I tried. All the teachers I've ever had have told me count as exact as possible. If you're not counting as exact as possible, why are you a Don? So every teacher I've ever had is telling me to count as exact as possible. I probably should do it. Well, every professional teacher I've had.
To be honest though, I need to start counting.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably, Mr. 4-Don, 6-Don, whatever you are. Are you going to be in Congress this year?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
We'll be in the same division.
I'm not playing, so we won't. I will be streaming for the AGA. So, I'll be working.
Oh, okay.
I will be working. I won't be playing in the open.
Because you're helping out Andrew?
Yeah, I'm going to be helping out Andrew, and I'll be helping out in the youth room, and I'm going to see about playing some simuls with some key players, if there's interest in that. Oh boy, there's a problem for white.
Is this is killable, right? Black can play at 7.
Yep, that's what I'm looking at too. This is a problem for white. How did this happen? I thought white had an easy life here. Oh, white played this move. White should play this move, guys. White should play, let me show Zoo. White should play this way. This is much easier life.
It's good shape.
Yeah.
Even though it's still like small life for white.
That's the vital point of this position.
I think he was digging too deep earlier. I think R8 was probably too deep. And black P8 was excellent in my opinion because it just like pins the white down. He can only live on the second line. If he lives, that is.
Yeah, I mean, getting the outside is very nice for black. But I think the biggest issue is this connection at R9. You can't do it. Right? So, what if you just extend Atari, connect? How does this shape look? That's still dying, so that doesn't work. So this is life and death, and I kind of hate those things. This is difficult. Because I want to just play this way, but then this happens. Maybe there's a ko for good shape. What about this variation? What do you think?
Okay, here it is. Well, that's gonna be pretty painful for white.
Yeah, but I don't see a better one, right?
Under the circumstances, this is what could do.
See.
Now he needs P18. Needs to like at least play that out. See what happens.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have to get to P18 if this. No, this can't die. This is gonna be game over if this dies because P18 doesn't kill anything. It's just a reduction, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Like even black can just like give those 4 stones away, let white take them in Gote. But
yeah, if this dies, it's game over. Okay, so black did play this move, so that's good for black. Yeah, if this dies, it's over.
So literally, is showing no signs of mercy.
Yeah, unfortunately, this invasion was quite difficult to play. And I think allowing K6 was really powerful, too.
He's gonna play at R7, just fight it out.
Play at R7.
Just fight it out. Because black will have to, like, back off at S6, right?
Yeah.
Then you just, like, you know, just see what happens. There's not a lot you can do now. Because black, black has a cut point at P10. So, let's see how he uses that. You know, just, like, try to make things happen. For example, okay, the cut, P10. And I think R7, yeah.
I think this is the best you can do if both players play perfectly.
Actually, though, yeah.
Does this cut work? Does this work?
This is the cut at where, like...
Oh, I'm showing. Hold on. Does that work?
That...
No, because, well...
Does it? Maybe it does.
That's a question. I think white's only chance is try and aim at this, right?
Yeah. He needs to kill something now.
He has to do something like that, right?
And well, of course, black might play.
Whoa, he lived. What the heck? What did I miss?
What?
Oh, black didn't extend. Okay. Okay. What is this black move? This black move's crazy. He's trying to make points in the center, and you don't do that, guys. Black should make points in Sente.
He is still in front, but I don't understand why he would like let white live there.
Right. He's still winning. So if you want to build the center, guys, make sure you do it in Sente. So something like this. Maybe a Hane.
However, I think J4 is too passive now.
J...
14, sorry.
14. Oh yeah, white's for sure too passive. White's trying to make points in the center as well. So both players are trying to make points in the center here. This is not good. Well, that'll be game deciding if that lives. I wonder if white knows how to kill it. So this is the only move to pretty... Whoops. This is the only move to kind of play here.
Yeah, he needs to kill off that in order to stay in the game. I don't think it's very hard to kill though, because black is surrounded by an army of white stones.
Yeah. White's just gonna play the common 3/3. Yeah, just you gotta steal the base here. If you steal the base, black doesn't have anywhere to go. Yeah, white has to kill this. White has to kill this.
Why was literally okay, this the corner not the corners. what was I saying? The colors um, were decided by random.
Uh-huh.
So there's like a 50-50 chance which is going to get black. And the time settings they were actually like decided by a poll I conducted among all the 32 players in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
So the time setting and Fortnite we're using right now is like, you know, a thing agreed by the majority.
Mm-hmm.
I think ATWeb has a good point. If you're streaming whatever tournament you were talking about from home, hope you get a better PC or Mac before then, or at least learn how to min-max it.
What, is that like a comment to the Go Congress or something? That may have been a comment to me streaming at Go Congress, right?
Possible.
Yeah, the Go Congress is going to be completely different. Like, I'm not using my own equipment at Go Congress. I'm going to be using AGA equipment. So that'll be a lot higher performance over there. We're also going to be streaming to YouTube there. Against my better judgment. But we'll be streaming to YouTube for the AGA, since that's what the AGA wants to do.
Have you talked to him? Because I'll be helping out too. So I'll see.
Yeah, he mentioned that you would. He mentioned that you would be doing some help, but I think mostly you're still going to be playing in the mornings, and I'm going to be running the thing because I'm actually submitting matches to do it. Why did Black Tanuki? Majin, it's actually really hard to live in there since white's so thick. So if black tries to do something, you could play like super severe here, something like this, and maybe play something along these lines, like anything in here, right? Not necessarily this exactly. Not even necessarily this exactly, but this should normally die when white gets super thick. The 3-3 can normally die on the inside if white gets super thick around.
Right.
So Tanuki here, I don't think is a bad idea. I think just leave that for Aji and co-threats.
That actually is one hell of a co-factory.
Oh, it's definitely a huge co-factory. But
White needs to reduce the center now, at least.
Yeah, white's really late on reducing the center. I think it's game over. This is probably game over. Play at D18. I play B18. Just be as severe as possible here. If you play D18, I'm going to play B18 to take away your tiger's mouth because I'm super strong. So escaping isn't good enough. You have to make the eyes. So it's actually really hard to live in there. Alright, so reduces, but I don't think it's going to be enough. What about like shoulder hit here and then jump here?
Nice. Shoulder hit and jump. Oh, that actually seems like a good option.
Yeah, you want to do something in Sente to get support to reduce. I mean, something a little bit more effective than this.
Yeah, the focus is on the K line. You wanna break in, because now black can just like close that off.
If black closes it off, he wins. So.
Not to mention he has large endgame moves like C3 and all that jazz.
Oh, yes. But I think C3 is kind of irrelevant at this point. Black has like 40 points in the center. Or 20, 30. White has a large upper left. So let's count again. Let's count again. There was 8 there. There was 5 there. And the upper left, if I recall, we counted... What was it, 25? No, 35. That's right, 35. Looks still roughly 35. Doesn't look like it changed too much. So let's keep it. Was it 35 or 45? Oh, let's just recount it. Forget it. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 30, 40, 42, 43. You're probably going to get about 4. Let's 43 now, but if white reduces, he can get like up to 45. So just to make it easier on us, I'm going to say 45. 45 there, and then the right is 2, 4, 6, 8. So 8, 8, 16, plus 5, 21. Yeah, 21. Plus 45 is going to be 66. Am I doing my math right? You know, I'm really bad at addition. When I found out I was bad at addition in Go, apparently. So 61 for white. Then
I knew that from the Rengo game the other day.
67 and a half. Yeah, I used to be good at addition, and then I started playing Go, and my addition just went to crap. I'm blaming Go for my bad addition.
Wait. But you need to count.
Yeah, you need to count. Counting's important, but
you're gonna need good addition.
It's what throws me off isn't the addition; it's the remembering all the numbers and making the numbers add up properly. But yeah, so white has about 67 and a half. Black has 7 over there. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Let's say 20 in the top right still. So white has about 27. Or black has about 27, not including the whole gigantic area. So black needs, let's see, we had 60. So black needs 40 points in the middle there, including the side. Black has way more than that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, black's ahead by probably like 15 to 20 points. So, game over. Game over.
Can't blame white though.
It is game over.
I think C-Rogers played quite well for its rank.
For 10Q, I think he played phenomenal in this tournament. He did really well in this tournament. It's just he has to work on a few things to improve his game. And I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I can't blame him though, because this group does have a lot of rank disparity especially for the lower players.
Yeah, if you're not a Don, you kind of got outmatched in this tournament.
When I was seeding everyone, right, I sorted everyone by rank, so there's 32 seeds, and in this group the seeds were actually like 1, 16, 17, 32. So we ended up having like Hitgirl 7 placed against C-Rogers.
Oh man.
But hey, like if the rank disparity in your group is like very strong, that means you get like teaching games against like very strong players. So that's not necessarily a bad thing at all.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad thing. Do we have any Q players qualifying for the top, what is it, 16, 32? No, it's top 16.
Well, actually, see, so far there haven't been any upsets yet. So I think Group A we have Hitgirl 7 in the market with 5,000 confirmed. Group B will be Lilam and Toya, both are 5 dons. So in your group,
well, Jermero's going to drop out apparently, so it's me and Starstorm.
Yeah, I can actually put that in now.
So I just need to make it to the top 4. It's my goal. No, was it the top 4 or top 8 was my goal? I forget. I had a goal of like the something. I think if I can get to the top 4, I did really, really well. I'll be really happy to make it to the top 4.
Yeah. It's actually I think I'll be really happy if I get to top 8 because you never know who are going to...
top 8's going to be hard, but it's all going to depend on the pairings, I think.
Yeah.
Top 4 is my goal, though, unless I get paired with Mark Lee.
Yeah, the fun of that is like it's totally random, so you don't know exactly who are you going to be paired against. Even though I'm still going to have like the top 8 seeds set up as like 1, 8, 5, 4, 3, 6, 7, 2, so that like assuming that
if the 16's random, then it just goes from there, right? Single elimination from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next round's pretty much going to determine who's going to work their way up, and until the 4 dons play the 4 dons, and then it's going to be like, oh, this will be interesting. The 4 dons versus the 4 dons is going to be really exciting, I think.
Yeah. And also, if you get to like the top 8, you actually get prizes from the sponsors.
Oh, what do you get again?
Let me actually check. Okay, this is exciting. So, go to the tournament page. So, you're getting. If you get to the top 10, you get a 1-month subscription from Badoo TV.
Hmm.
You also get $10 of cash.
$10. I get total of $10. That's great.
You can use it to buy like an, let's say, iTunes gift card or something, or something for Google Play, or for essentially anything you want. Hopefully, we'll get more sponsors in the next tournament. But I think for like the time being, we're doing quite well. Actually, we've received overwhelming support from these guys. I might
Hey,
just
that's
say
cool. Did you see the move that Black just played?
Yeah. What?
Did you see the move that Black just played?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's a nice little trick move. It's a nice little trick move. I don't think it works, but it's a nice little trick move. It might work against C. Rogers. Think the best response. Oh, I have to analyze again.
So West's gonna play.
Yeah, analyze. The only way to play is pretty much this way. And if Black does that, you just go here. This can get tricky, though. Because Black goes here, White has to go here. Then Black goes here, 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 here. This gets really tricky, actually. So...
The thing is, it doesn't hurt if Black dies, because it's like White's corner anyways.
Oh yeah, but White lost anyway, so I mean it's kind of unnecessary brutality. But I think you have to play this way. Well, this could be one option, I guess. So let's go back through it. Just double check.
I think this is that one's risky. Yeah.
What about going here? Prevent that. Black goes here, there's an eye. So,
oh, actually, so when you play...
Oh, it's just such an annoying life and death problem.
Actually, though. Okay, because you don't want Black get B17 center, right? Otherwise, he's gonna live.
Yes.
But maybe you can Atari at D18 first. Well, that's gonna lead to a code.
What about this one?
What about that one? I think that's the best option. Black has.
Black has to extend out, and then White plays A18, and Black dies, right?
He can extend or jump. It doesn't matter though. White needs to prevent Black from creating too many cut points.
Yeah, I think you have to play this way.
And notice that if Black can get a stone somewhere at like D15, that knight connection is not will not be guaranteed. And yeah, once again, it doesn't hurt for Black.
I think someone's commenting on me using the analyze to play moves out. The reason I am playing moves out on analyze is actually for you guys, because Zoo and I can read this. We can read this and probably talk to each other all day long. But if you guys can't follow our reading, then there's no point. So I'm actually using analyze to help show you guys the variations we're thinking of. So I just want to point that out there. I mean, we can read this. We can read. So yeah, don't use analyze to read. I'm using it to show you guys. Don't use it to read. Read with your eyes.
Wait, where was the comment?
I think someone's saying we shouldn't use analyze to read more than 8 moves. Otherwise, we don't deserve to play the first move or something. But we're using analyze to show you guys while we read. Otherwise, it would kind of be... Oh, okay. Yeah, but analyze is not good for reading things out. You want to do it on your own with your own eyes for yourself. But for showing you guys, we kind of have to use analyze. That's what that's for. All right, so we are going to play this way.
Well, yeah, it's important to be mindful about all the awesome tools you have on OGS. They might not be available in your real board
Yeah.
games. For example,
Wait,
you
did the
can't
stream freeze again?
really.
How? It still says I'm live. Why does that happen? It might be because it's storming outside.
I guess what happens. Yeah, you get some of the days. Um, some of the days nothing works. Feel
It's
like
freezing with your face at epic moments.
what?
Like your face was freezing when you were taking a drink. It was freezing when you were talking. You had great freeze expressions. It's kind of funny to watch it randomly freeze on your face.
So this should be fine for Black,
Uh-oh.
right? Now he can cut at E17.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we have a problem, guys. This is going to be overkill. This
Well-
is a problem.
Well, like the analogy I often use, if this were a race where like two people divided $100, Black would be getting like more than 75 now. So he lives.
I've been wondering about the bitrate, actually. They're saying the bitrate is a possible problem. I've been wondering about the bitrate for Go.
The bitrate?
Yeah.
Let me check my bitrate actually. Like,
Yeah, I'm just checking mine now that he mentioned it.
I think actually like the stream quality depends. Like for the streamer, it depends a lot on like on your like internet connection, as well as your CPU power.
Yeah.
Because if your your internet and your computer needs to be able to handle like sending out data to Twitch and like and all that stuff.
Yeah, the trick move worked.
So Black wins by resignation now.
Yeah, that was complete overkill.
Should we add him to the call?
C3 should have been at C16.
Join this Skype.
Do you want to invite him to the call? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
okay,
sure.
You're already doing that. You're already doing that. Okay.
So, what's my bitrate? My video bitrate is 2.5 thousand, huh? 1,500. Audio bitrate is 128. I don't know. This is just the settings on my Mac OBS, but C-Rar says I can't plans for the 4th. Oh yeah, it's gonna be huge tomorrow.
Yeah.
Happy holidays for a lot of people in
Happy
America.
holidays, guys. Happy July 4th. And for those who don't know what it is, it's the coolest holiday ever. You get to blow up your country to celebrate it.
For people in America, of course.
Yeah, for people in America, we blow up our country in order to celebrate it.
Then you get to play like Firework by Katy Perry or whatever.
No,
Anyways.
no, that is not part of the holiday. That is not happening.
That's not
We're
happening.
not playing Katy Perry on July 4th. You just ruined the holiday right there.
People don't get the music references. That's okay.
So are they not going to be able to join?
Okay, they're probably not gonna rejoin. Well played, guys. Thanks for being a part of this tournament.
Audio bitrate. All right, so I'll get into that in a second afterwards. So that way we can cut that part out. But for now, what do you guys think about the game? Do you want to just call it here? Do you want to go over it, or let's review the game because I think he wants to see the review, right?
Why not?
All right, so you guys should be able to see my moves now, right? So yeah, we mentioned that this is probably more common. All right. I'm not gonna have to type out all of my comments.
Just like I think that's probably gonna be the case now because we're still working on like the fix for the OGS audio.
Yeah. I mean, I could click it. No, I don't want the stream to freeze and crash again if I click it. So,
Just type. It's okay.
yeah.
Is Litchi joining us?
Huh?
Is Litchi joining us?
I don't know. I don't have a Skype, so. Do you have a Skype?
What do you mean you don't have a Skype? We're Skyping right now.
I mean, do you have his Skype?
Do I have his Skype? I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me just ask him. Okay. Do you have a Skype? Maybe he doesn't. It's okay. Everyone submitted their Skype information when they're signing up for the tournament, but let me just check that out actually.
Okay, cool.
Took me 2 months to get everyone here. All right, so where are we?
Oh, he cannot talk right now.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
crap.
Yeah, I think it's kind of getting late.
I see.
That's completely fine. I think why should I play at K7, right? The sacrifice play.
You mean K17?
Yeah, K17. Sorry. So in this case, black still needs an extra move in the corner, right? Because
Is it
otherwise,
P17 or O16? I think.
I think either one's fine. I would play O16. Because this actually
Yeah, that
pretty-
way you can't get the forcing move on top. That's right.
it's actually pretty useful in your games because otherwise white can attach at Q17,
Mm-hmm.
which will just basically take the corner.
Yeah, so this is kind of an expected follow-up for the game.
Yep, K3 is also good.
Yeah, K3 is huge. I think
K-
actually white instead of a
Lichi says his wife is sleeping next to him.
yeah.
You don't want to wake the family with some crazy go playing shenanigans.
I don't know. I feel like something's off here for white. I'm not sure what it is. White plays at C5. I think. What do you think? Do you think this move's just fine?
C3?
Yeah, because it gives the Aji to cut.
Oh yeah, totally. Because like right now, okay, we do have Sente, right? What am I talking about? We do have Aji in the bottom left. Black's F3 stone is still gonna like have
Yeah.
something, but it's not urgent right now. So
I feel like white needs L3 and white needs to get to the top. I'm trying to figure out when that happened. Because it looks like white owes a move on the bottom.
yeah, I think this bottom side shape wasn't very pleasant for white.
Yeah, the bottom side looks good for black, but the top side's quite...
And not only can black just like hint at G3 by just like playing at K3, he can also just like invade the corner at C3. That will also enable all this stuff that's gonna happen there. But I'm talking about. Let me just play this out actually. So black plays this, right? White. So white.
Actually, is this reduction or is it killing? I'm not even sure. This is kind of big.
Okay, does white win this cabinet? Okay, I think he does. I think he does.
So he's saying he'll just give up 4 stones?
Or you can. Never mind. I guess it's pretty much gonna be a one-way street after black connects and white extends at Q18. So I think what might be more reasonable uh, is just like the go to reduction,
Yeah.
but it's huge.
It's huge for sure.
Like early in the game, you don't want that to happen.
And then here or here. I think the thing is he can play M18 whenever he wants or P18 whenever he wants.
Right, because like like after he plays that, you immediately see like White's cut point at J16, and if White does get to that, it might be.
Yeah, I think Q10's not as big as those 4 stones if White gets it at some point. I think the exchange wasn't so good for White. But this was strange. This was strange. This was strange too.
I feel like White played. I think both players played a few moves that weren't exactly putting direct pressure on the opponent. So it's like kind of somewhere hanging in the middle. Because what happens after White takes M4, right? Nothing really happens to Black's right side right now. He's still like pretty solid
right
there. But if you don't respond to P5 or like the shoulder hit, something's going to happen. So those two moves are actually putting pressure on the opponent.
Make it more Sente.
Yeah.
So,
or
yeah.
like,
What do you think? Is a 3-3 good now, or should I do it later? I think now's pretty good. I think 3-3 now is pretty good.
oh yes.
But this helps kill the 3-3.
I think if White were to just like simply secure the corner, maybe he should have chosen like the 1 space enclosure. The 2 space start point enclosure isn't very good in terms of defending the corner territory.
Well, he wasn't putting pressure on Black, so I wasn't like hugely against it. But my personal preference is the Knight's move. Yeah, I agree with you. It's my personal preference, but I don't think it's a mistake. So I kind of mentioned it, but it's not my style.
It's not a mistake at all.
It's not my style. My style, instead of C13, is just to play C14 Knight's move.
Yeah, with C13, what am I saying? With that, you get like 1 extra line, but you also have to face the fact that Black might just like harass later.
Right.
So K3 was good. It's good and annoying.
Yeah. Gate 3 was good, but what about this move?
I think this was fine. I might save it for later, because it's like a lot of times we talk about leaving the agi for later, and it's like just leave it hanging there, because your opponent's not gonna like place an extra stone there to just like fix that agi, so you can just like totally just slide, for example.
Yeah.
Just like connect, because your goal is accomplished. Like Black has significantly reduced White's bottom side, and now he's like he's coming home with like some nice 2nd and 3rd line territory. Yeah. So
I think just giving an additional stone is unnecessary though. This was huge.
This was huge, and that was the right move to play. I think. Do you think it's possible for White to cut? No, after this.
Well, sorry, not that. Maybe that. Maybe that.
My point is, if White is strong enough, right, he can.
What about just defending? Just defending's also fine.
Right, but you maybe get the cut point at 0.6, so it's going to be better than like in the game.
Like the cut at L6, I don't think is big enough. I think Black got way too much here. Because remember, this was just a white stone, right? It was just like this.
Yeah.
But now, what?
Now this is like not only a reduction, but an
now it's Black's
emphatic kill. Right.
Yeah, this was kind of huge. Not gonna lie.
So he not only lived there, but also immobilized M4.
So I think you have to fix. I don't think you have a choice. This whole bottom side's bad for white.
Because white's not gonna get like enclose a lot of territory there now that black's already there, right? So yeah, I think that white definitely should have just like taken the outside, saying like, okay, you're taking the side, but I have this pretty decent wall, and I can, for example, like I don't know, cap at e7 in the future to use that influence.
What about just splitting?
I think that is risky. I don't see a way for white to profit from this because white can't really settle because due to the fact that black already has an enclosure in the corner. So like however the running battle goes, black's right territory is not going to be affected.
Okay, so okay. So the mistake is he played the diagonal here. Just has to play here. Have to play this.
Yeah, yeah, but like the fundamental mistake was M4, of course.
Yeah, M4 is just bad shape. It was just bad shape in general. This is pretty much a game over.
Yeah, black's left group is pretty solid too. Now that he's got B4 and those 2 extra stone.
Yeah, this is a better variation.
That's the corner messed up the other day.
Yeah.
So I think what should be like reducing from above instead of like just like taking a third line dip.
What do you mean?
Like because white played R8 in the game, right?
R8.
Yeah, I thought that was too risky. He should have just like reduced from like maybe like the 6th line or the 5th line, even the 7th line.
Like here?
Yeah. Right.
I think it's game over. I don't think anything works. So.
But what I'm saying is like.
What about here? Too much? Nah.
Oh, that totally can. Yeah, that can be a thing.
But it's not. You have to get to the big area, right?
Right. It's not game saving. Because essentially, like R13 is only gonna, let's say, destroy the bit of territory between the R14 stone and the Q10 stone.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the major area here.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking maybe not.
And I actually think K6 in the game was another huge move. So that's that's
6. Yeah, K6 was another ginormous move. Yeah, the issue was here, like he said, white has to go here. But then the issue was actually this diagonal, which should have been here. So this whole bottom side was full of mistakes for white.
Yeah, so in the game we actually just like saw black just like taking that stone and capturing M4 and building like a wall from there. Now all of a sudden this is like
black. It just became massive for black, and there was a white stone there to start, but it somehow became massive black territory. And I think white's shape here was just bad. So
I think he did pretty well. White did pretty well in living the bottom right group though. That was
the bottom right, but that's a shape, right?
Yeah, I think black made a mistake by just like letting him live easily at P3. I think. Oh, actually, so if we actually look at that. So in the game, black played at P3, right?
The game, black played at P3.
So there, right? White haunted. Now under extreme circumstances, when black's very strong, he actually can play that, and when white harness at R3, right? He can actually clamp.
Oh, clamp.
Or that, I think. Both of them will work if black's very strong on.
Maybe this is too greedy. I think this is greedy. I think you should just take the get to K6.
That's risky though. So, but I'm just saying that if Black is like super strong on the outside, he might be able to do that.
Yeah, I think just get to here and Black wins. I don't think Black should do anything crazy.
Yeah, in the game it didn't really matter though, because White lived really small in the corner, and it was Gote. So Black got a huge K6 move, and I think he was pretty much in command after that.
Yeah, this would be like so powerful. This is powerful. Yeah, this is just game over.
So
much better.
well, let me actually just catch up on Twitch chat, see what's going on.
I think they're just playing with like Clossi stones. Clossi coins.
Okay. That's the downside of implementing a bot system. Like,
Are you kidding me? That's like my best selling point right there, the Clossi coins. Why do you think these people watch my stream?
you have to prevent,
they're watching it for the Clossi coins.
You have to prevent people like me to abuse the magic 8-ball and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, you're a mod. That's why you can do it. But besides you, everyone has a limit to the 8-ball. It's like once every 60 seconds. You just started spamming it. I was like, why isn't this stopping him from spamming? I put a limiter on this, and you're just spamming it all day. I'm like, huh, that's not good.
It's pretty hilarious though. So okay, Litchi says in White K4.
That was in a
was
previous
it lost?
variation.
Like, did I not see that comment?
We already went through that.
Okay. So okay, it was game over after this. White. Yeah, Black shouldn't have let White live there. Otherwise, he'll be like game over at move 75.
Oh, you mean like way over here? This was risky though, right? This was pretty risky. Oop.
This was kind of risky. Maybe he didn't want to do that. But if you want, I don't know, it seemed a little bit strange to me because he played it as 7, which was like a very forceful killer move.
Yeah.
Right, but like you could have just hunted at R7 if you wanted White to live small. Yeah, not easy to kill this. I think the time also mattered because from what I remembered, Litchi was below, like not below, behind on time, and usually like in a tournament game, you don't. I don't know if this is just me, but when I'm behind in time, I just feel like there just is an amorphous amount of pressure. Just like keeps telling me, you have to come up with something. You can't mess up there, otherwise you're gonna be running out of time and your opponent's gonna win. So that could also be a factor.
Yeah. I think if Black just plays this way, it's over.
But I think it didn't really hurt Black's chances of winning because White didn't live with more than 5-2. No, he only got so much.
Yeah, maybe this is a little bit better.
Well, I think it was hard to enclose the entire.
Well, you want to enclose the center and Sente though. You want to have follow-ups. You don't want to just play in the middle of nowhere.
Right, it's gonna be quite difficult because White has a 5-stone. White had a 5-stone wall, so no matter what you play on the 13th line, White's gonna be able to find out a way to jump in.
Oh yeah, but then you can jump in too.
Well, I guess not so much, right?
Not as much, but you have more, so obviously you can't jump in as much.
Oh yeah.
You can't get everything.
That's
Why should just reduce this? This is too easy to reduce.
Yeah, J14 in the game was passive though. might be the last losing move. Yeah, after this, it's just too much for White to handle.
This is the move to kill when you're super strong, is a 1-point jump.
Yeah. Or actually, tell you what, you can actually block it from C16, right? No, like
why would you do that?
Because like black's gonna follow. So white plays.
Well, then he still has a trick move at B18.
Sure, but
it should die though. No matter what you do, you should die. No matter what way you come up with.
I think yeah, B16 was so good. Even though tricky.
He's saying this is too close to thickness, and I don't think it is. I don't think this is too close to thickness at all.
Oh, not really.
Yeah. He's trying to play away from thickness. But I think this is not close to thickness at all.
This is also like a semi-reduction.
Yeah. It's more powerful. This is kind of flimsy. It's kind of not good enough. It's not good enough. All right, well, I think that's about it for the review. I mean, I don't think anything else really happened.
Does anyone in China have any questions left? We do have a game between our very own host and Jermel. Tomorrow. 4th of July. That's 1 p.m. Central Time, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
make sure you like check the time zones with Jermel. So what I recommend is you just Google what time it is in UTC, right, and it'll pop up.
Or just follow my stream and get notifications when I go live. You could always do that, guys. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Or that too. Yeah, I just want to make sure you guys don't like have any troubles actually finding each other. But well, good luck for that. It'll be a game in Group C. We still have a couple of games to be played in the group stages. Afterwards, we will see a nail-biting knockout stage between the 16 qualified players.
Yeah,
so yeah,
that'll be fun.
Also, my show is tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 o'clock Central. I think it's in 1.5 hours. I'm reading.
What are my commitments tomorrow? What did I double schedule something? Did I forget something else?
Do you have Yungu-san?
Apparently, Fia said I double scheduled my commitments tomorrow. Crap. Do I have a Yungu-san? I don't think I do. Do I?
I
don't
thought
have
you
Go Club, but I'm gonna play it at Go Club.
I thought you said you're just gonna like remake the videos and catch up with that.
Oh yeah, that's Saturday evening, sometime. I'll be working on videos.
All right, that's cool. So if you don't know me, I think you do, but
I think they know you.
By now, after all my trolling attempts, I'm actually 98. I'm a streamer. I stream on Friday evenings. Which, by the way, today is Friday, so I'll be. I think we'll be doing some Ringo stuff with Fergo, because apparently the Ringo World Cup is not going well. We haven't been able to find everyone because they're busy, and some of them have not been online recently. So we just hope that this will reignite the passion in Ringo.
Yeah, they just need to fix the Ringo system to work with 4 accounts instead of 2 accounts, and then you can do a correspondence Ringo game.
Oh yeah, that's I'm afraid that's not going to be implemented until like the last. I don't say like there really isn't a guarantee, but
What is their release schedule? Like, how often do they release new features?
do release new features. Well, first of all, um, like it's not just about like first of all they need time to work on things right now. Like we haven't, I like the mods haven't been able to host like a meeting recently, so we'll get that on the calendar as soon as we're able to do it.
How much time do they actually work on it?
Oh, I think I'm not sure, but they of course they'll be spending like a lot of time when they on the server when they get back to it, because as a full-fledged server, like you need to be able to like help out the users, like fix the bugs, and deal with all kinds of maintenance. The mods do a lot, do a huge part of that, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And usually when we announce new features, it's gonna be pretty awesome. Let's just put it that way.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for commenting, Zoo. And thanks for the players for playing. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And see you guys tonight.
All right. See you guys. Bye-bye.